listening to Those Dad Guys, because the moms have their podcasts, so why shouldn't we? Huh? Here are Joe Seiler and Paul Black, Those Dad Guys.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Those Dad Guys podcast. We are Those Dad Guys. I'm Joe. He's Paul.
What up, y'all? What up?
And here we are, recording on another Friday night, a beautiful Friday night. The sun is shining still. It's wonderful.
A balmy Friday night.
I love these Friday nights. There's nothing like them.
No, Friday Night Lights. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, it is. And before we get started, we should...
Yeah. What do you got?
I got a Locker Room Lager.
Nice.
Which is a local brewery, so I'm pretty cool. What about you?
I went Collective Arts Surround Sound.
Why wouldn't you?
I don't know, but it's a DDH Dippa.
Here come the hot Dippa.
Word, I'm up. 8.2%.
Oh, no.
We'll see if I last. I don't know.
Cheers.
Cheers.
So,
not bad.
Here we go, the end of another week.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you about my week shortly, but I'm going to tell you about something that just happened to me before this show started.
Okay.
So, do you guys have picky eaters in your house?
A little bit, but not really at all. No, you?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my son, Anthony, because I have two sons now. He will not... He doesn't like any sauces of any kind. So it's like, you know how most kids, you're like, oh, just put some ketchup on that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nope. Not my kid. So he doesn't like sauces of any kind. Doesn't like any cheese that's not white.
Okay.
Okay.
So you're talking like a brick cheese and mozzarella.
He'll eat mozzarella. He'll eat nice way to get Italian on me. Mozzarella. He won't eat like a orange cheddar, but he'll eat a white cheddar.
Oh, makes sense.
So we ordered dinner tonight because Friday night, it's the end of the week. Let's order dinner tonight. We got through the rest of the week without ordering dinner.
Nice. Good job.
Okay. So every time we order dinner for Anthony, something's wrong with his food. Because I got to call or I got to go online in the special notes when you're ordering. We got a sub from like a sub place, not like a regular sub, but like, the fancy sub type places.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
So there was this Italian sub that he wanted that had Italian meat, but their subs all come with like all kinds of different stuff. So what do? I'm like, in the notes, I'm like, please, nothing but the meat on the sub. Everything comes on the sub.
Oh, perfect.
No doubt. That's like if you're allergic to shellfish, guess where the shellfish are going at that table?
Yeah, exactly.
So tonight, Anthony, we order a burger. It's a cheeseburger because that's what they have.
Yeah.
It's a cheeseburger it comes with lettuce, tomatoes, onions, whatever. Hi there. Can I please order? I'm going to get this burger with nothing on it.
Right.
Okay, yeah, no problem. I pick it up. I'm dishing out the food when we get home. I'm like, oh, I got a buffalo chicken wrap. I'm like, oh, just trying something different here.
Mm-hmm.
Handing out the stuff. Ella gets some chicken wings. Heather gets a club sandwich. Anthony gets his burger. Cheese on the burger. Orange cheese. Won't eat it.
But he wanted a cheeseburger. Did you tell him white cheese?
He wanted a hamburger.
Oh, I thought you said he wanted a cheeseburger.
No, it was a cheeseburger because this place didn't have...
Why wouldn't you just order a hamburger without cheese?
Did not have a regular hamburger on the menu.
Stupid.
Every burger had cheese. So...
I think next time you got to be specific and say no cheese and nothing on the burger.
I don't know
because you're ordering a cheeseburger. I almost called it a grilled cheese for some reason.
Well, maybe. Can I have a grilled cheese with no cheese? That's something Anthony would eat.
Nice.
Grilled cheese, no cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that just happened. So Anthony's like, no, I'm not eating. Like, I'm like, well, you got to eat something. So Ella ordered here's Ella's dinner. Deep fried pickles and chicken wings.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Ella's like, I don't like these chicken wings. I'm like, perfect. Anthony, you get some chicken wings. You want some French fries? You got French fries with your burger? You got those? Great. He's like, all right, perfect. Then Ella, these chicken wings taste gross.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just can't.
Well, it's because you're Chicken Wing Joe, and you probably make the galaxy's best chicken wings, and you know this.
It's probably tough for them.
Yeah, I don't understand why Chicken Wing Joe would order chicken wings to go.
I did not order chicken wings to go. I ordered a buffalo chicken sandwich.
Wow.
My daughter ordered chicken wings to go.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, I didn't sit here and say that my kids are the brightest kids on the earth.
Right?
Okay, and I wish my son would eat more food. And he's like, why do they always screw up my order? I'm like, because I got to make all these changes. They get confused.
Because you're high maintenance, bro. Just eat a cheeseburger.
I'm like, never go on a date.
That's it.
Because, dude, when she sees, I'm going to have a hamburger, nothing on it, and then I'm going to have just water to drink, and then I'm going to have fries, but please don't make them too mushy. Meh.
Wow. You know what we did for the first time tonight? And my wife was, I'm gonna use a term I see in social media. She was today old. I don't know what I'm trying to talk about right now, but she just found out today that when my mom makes scalloped potatoes, she made it from a box.
Okay.
My wife never knew that. So
like
tonight,
the Crocker ones?
Yeah. So tonight, for the first time, we made boxed scalloped potatoes.
And?
They were all right. They reminded me. I'm like, I smell them from upstairs. I'm like, oh, it smells like an old person's house. An old white lady's cooking down there.
Hey, you know what? I always keep a box of those in the pantry and a box of the mashed potatoes in the pantry.
Wow.
Because it's a nice, quick, it's like...
Wait.
What?
Powdered mashed potatoes you keep in your... Come on.
100%.
Come on.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you, on the Mother's Day chat, the Zoom meeting that we had with my family, one of my cousins brought out the box of mashed potatoes, and my wife almost lost her mind.
Okay, so I wouldn't serve them to anyone except the people that live in this house.
Right?
And the only time I bring those out is if I got no time to cook anything else, because honestly, it takes 5 minutes.
We used to use those in college for snow. That was our snow when we were recording television shows in the broadcasting department. That's what I know about boxed potatoes.
Look, the Betty Crocker, they get some good flavors. That au gratin.
No, man. Anyway. She's like, I got to make this better. So I told her, listen, we got to get you the proper peeler. Like, I'm all supporting my wife in the kitchen because that's where she does her best work, really. And she's amazing. Look at the size of me. But yeah, I'm like, you got to get the grater. You got to thinly slice the potatoes. You can do it. You can do it. Make it real.
I like that. I like that positivity.
Yeah.
Power.
We're not here for boxed meals. We're not here. I didn't marry for boxed meals. No. I'm going to tell you that straight up. No. I married an Italian girl so that I would be feasting every night.
Yeah. There you go. Whereas I married a woman who doesn't do much cooking at all. So when I get home from work, I have to be like, I gotta make something. Oh, grab the box mashed potatoes. So that's it.
I would love to know how many people like boxed mashed potatoes.
Look, I'm not. Again, let's clarify. I'm not going to sit here and say we have them all the time. It's like twice a year.
You just have them in your bomb shelter in case something happens.
You never know what's going to happen. They can't go bad. They're powdered. They take them to space. Okay?
This is rough.
Give me a break.
This is rough. You know what I did today? And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say something very controversial right now.
Oh, I bet you are.
I'm loving this COVID lifestyle. I went to the LCBO today.
Yeah.
And I loved waiting in line, patiently taking your turn, going in, having a nice look around the beer chest. That's where I got my collective arts, because I couldn't do Rolling Rock tonight. After this week, I needed a flavorful beer that's going to punch me in the mouth. Okay. But then you just walk up to the cash, you do your thing, you're not touching nobody, and you leave. I love it. I love this law and order. I love it.
Let me ask you a question. When you're at the liquor store, or the LCBO, as you referred to it as.
Yes, thank you.
I just call it what it is. It's the liquor store.
Yeah.
When you're there and it's not COVID time, how are you touching the people at the cash? Are you like, hi, how are you?
No, but people are up your ass all the time, man. They're running into you with buggies and
I guess
cutting you in line. Like if I'm walking towards the door, right? Back in the old days, we'll call it.
Yeah.
I'm walking towards the door. Some douchebag is going to try to beat me into the freaking liquor store.
Yeah, I get
Whereas now people are getting it. People are saying, listen, man, there's no line cutting. I love it besides the essential workers, but I agree with them line cutting because they're doing great things. But yeah, I really, really like going out. Now my wife feels opposite. She's like, no, I like the chaos. I want to try on clothes and run into people and stuff. I'm like, that's not me.
I'm indifferent. To be honest, I like being able to hustle. You hear that noise out of my mouth? Hustle?
Yeah.
I like being able to hustle through a store, and I can't do that right now. Mm-hmm. It's a lot harder because you're trying to stay away from people.
Yeah.
So if it's like a Saturday at a grocery store and I put my earbuds on and I'm just gunning through a store, now it's tougher to do that. But at the same time, I right now I get more mad at people when they do things they're not supposed to be doing.
Like sneezing?
Like people are going to sneeze. Just wear a mask.
Just in case it comes on. You know what I ran into at the liquor store?
I have no idea.
My cousin. It was really weird. Because all my cousins in Stony Creek and in Caledonia and stuff, and I go to the location here on Guelph Line, I ran into my cousin. Right. So that's great. So we were having a nice conversation without people's buggies up our ass.
From 6 feet apart.
Well, 3.5. But, pretty close to 6.
Broke the rules already. Honestly.
The family. What are you going to do?
Honestly, this guy. Don't tell my mom that. Because if it's their family, my mom's coming over tomorrow. I'm telling you. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, Maverick's over 4 months old now, and she held him the first couple weeks of his life, and that's it.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
That's tough, and I get it. So she's told me that the second that they open things up and they say, okay, you can go to like a media family kind of thing, you can go visit, she's here. She's not going to change, not going to do nothing. And Heather says, no, you tell her. You tell her that, no, we need at least a half hour.
Yeah, and
because our house is in shambles.
Yeah, it's official. She's going to hear this and know that this is something your wife said, and then Joe's in trouble. Oh, okay.
I'm straight up. I'm just telling the listeners right now. Just telling the listeners, because my house is in shambles. And speaking of shambles, my house is in shambles right now. Okay, right now. So we're having the full HVAC installed then. So my house is torn apart right now. Which whatever. I knew it. So right now my studio, it kind of looks great. But if I just showed you a wide shot, it would be hilarious because it would just be a disaster. You see, there's exposed ductwork they're still working on, and it's so crazy. But it made me do some thinking, and there's a couple of things that made me do some thinking. When you were a kid, was your dad did he build things with wood and stuff like that?
No, but my nonna would.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned my dad. My dad, if there was wood in the house, my dad was building something. I don't know what. Probably something you shouldn't. It's like I'm building something to hold my beer can. Got some 2x4. But I learned a lot. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm this really, really great woodworker. But so I started making all these because we had to remove a bunch of stuff to create space for a furnace, right? Mm-hmm. So I had a workbench. I no longer have a workbench. I had to get rid of that. So, but I'm like, I still have all my tools. What am I going to do with my tools? So what do? Hey, Dad, what should I do with my tools? He's like, here's what you do. You're going to build this cart. You're going to put it on wheels. You're going to put saw on top. You're going to have a spot here. You're going to be able to put your air compressor. Over here, you can put your tool bag with your other tools. It's on wheels, so you can roll it out of the laundry room where you keep it, and you can do work wherever. You can roll it back to the back door if you want. That's fine, no problem. I'm like, yes, I am going to do that.
You remind me of the repair guy at the old age homes I used to install at, just pushing their makeshift trolleys, carrying all their tools.
Hey, if it works, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Because you know what? I got nowhere else to put them. Yeah. I got to store them at my dad's house. Dad,
hey, listen, I might know a guy.
Tools.
I might know a guy that's got a workbench for you.
Yeah, right. I got no room. So was, so I was just thinking, I'm like, oh, okay. And I said to Heather, I said, yeah, I'm thinking about building this thing for the tools. She's like, that's an incredible idea. I'm like, yes, it is an incredible idea. Now it's like, so now I'm like sketching every time I'm sitting around. I'm like, oh, what can I do? It's like, because my dad, it was like hammer, nails, done. Maybe screws if he had them, or like good deck screws.
Yeah.
I'm like next level. I'm like, do I put LEDs on this thing? Like, what do I do?
Right.
Do I make this thing shine?
Maybe a backup beeper, just in case.
No, come on, man. That's crazy. Okay, LEDs are enough.
Yes.
Okay. But anyway, no, I grew up, doing a lot of that stuff. I remember there's a picture of me as a kid wearing like shorts, no shirt, and rubber boots, and like hammering on a deck. You know what I mean? I remember I remember coming home from school one day, and my dad's got like a splint on his thumb. Mm-hmm. Right? And I would have been probably like grade 2, maybe grade 1. And I come home, I'm like, what happened? My mother's like, your father smashed his thumb with a hammer. Oh, wow. He was doing some work on the deck. Yeah. And I guess smashed his thumb on a hammer.
So that's why I'd rather hire somebody to do it. First of all, it's going to get done properly.
Wow.
I don't know if you remember at my old place, but I remember this is how non-handy I am. So we had the three stair drop to a landing, and then the stairs down to the basement. So I thought I was a lot lighter than I actually am. Okay. And I tried to swing down the 3 stairs.
Of course you did.
And the handle broke.
Oh, I wish there was video of that.
So what did I do? I didn't cut little square holes of where the railing is screwed into. I cut out essentially half of the entire wall.
What? So like to re-drywall?
To re-drywall.
The little spot
little squares. I took out half the wall.
You know what? It's fine. Yeah. You can put a bigger piece in.
I called our neighbor Mike. I'm like, Miguel, come on over. I need you. Miguel was always there for support. I love it.
Always call the Portuguese guy.
That's it.
Right? Always call the Portuguese guy. You know what? It's fine because there are holes in my wall. I'm terrible at drywalling. Forget that. And I've got some drywalling I have to do. I'm going to call Miguel as well.
That's it.
So, but there's like when Heather was pregnant with Ella, I think she put her foot through the wall because she could hear the neighbor's TV like it was in our house. So she kicked a hole in the wall.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So that hole is still there. I've just got it covered up with a picture.
That's what's horrible about neighbors, right? I used to have a neighbor in a condo I lived in, and he was slamming his Euro beats like freaking nonstop, right? Like, bro, like, what are you doing? So I actually went over to his place, and I'm like, listen, I'm a sound guy, so I know your subwoofer does not have to be against my wall. So if we can go ahead and slide that somewhere else, that'd be fantastic, and he'd still catch the beat.
And what do you say to that?
He moved it because I was relatively aggressive, but I wouldn't say we talked much after that.
Relatively aggressive. Yeah.
Like so we talked in the other show. I'm just a talker, right? But I'm an aggressive talker too.
Yeah.
Where I get my point across. You understand what I'm saying? Do what I tell you to do, sort of thing.
Look, you don't want to do what I want you to do? Too bad.
That's it. Don't let me call bylaw. I would never call bylaw.
See, so I'm okay with being handy with wood. I realized over the years one thing I'm not good at is landscaping.
Landscaping. I'm pretty handy with wood. Go on.
So that's what she said. So I was in my backyard this week. We need to talk about it. Mm-hmm. I pulled the trigger. I got the smoker.
Oh, come on.
Yes, I pulled the trigger. I got the smoker. I got a story to tell. But okay, so part of this thing is I'm going to build a stand for the smoker out of wood, pressure treated lumber, and I'm going to build it so that it's like I'm tired of bending down to the ground. I've only had it for like 5 days, but I've used it twice and it's bothering me.
You're getting old, and
bad knees.
But that could help towards the weight loss challenge. Anyways, go ahead.
So I started. So I'm going to do that. But then I'm in the backyard. They put the air conditioner down. I'm like, okay, fine. I had to move my barbecue to another part of the yard. And I'm like, this is kind of wobbly here. Because I've got like flagstone down. So I'm like, all right. I want to lay out patio stones, I think.
Okay.
So that's what I'm going to do this weekend. But I told Heather, I said, our backyard is tiny. Okay, we do not have a big backyard. And now I got the biggest shed that's known to man. Because it's got to put 4, again, something my father and I built. Mm-hmm. This thing's a beast. I got to put 4 bikes in there. I got to put the burners for making the sauce. The tomato sauce in the fall. Well, not the fall, I guess late summer. I got my deep fryer in the shed. So I got all these things in the shed. So the shed takes up a bunch of space. Then I got this garden thing that goes along the fence. That's Heather's. And for all these years, she has not allowed me to get rid of this garden. Mm-hmm. You know what's in this garden? A hosta.
Yeah.
A plant that's like bleeding hearts, I think it's called. Mm-hmm. It's like, looks like these little droopy hearts. Okay. So a hosta, these droopy hearts. She's got a tree that's like a lilac tree that blooms for like 5 days and then just attracts bees the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And then like garbage. Okay. And that's it. So I talked her into, I can get rid of everything except for the lilac tree. So I'm going to box in the lilac tree. And I'm going to try and put some grass down. Last time I tried to put sod down, died. I have a backyard that is like, remember that movie, The Sandlot, that they just played on like this dirt? It's like a dirt field. That's my backyard. It's dirt with occasional like little blades of grass here. That's it. So I might try that, and I'm going to put some patio stones, and who knows? I mean, what better time to do it than this time?
Exactly. You got all the time in the world.
I guess. So it's pretty crazy. But now that I got the smoker, it's like I want to spend more time there, even though we had this conversation. The point of a smoker is basically to put it there and just let it go.
Right. Yeah.
But I just want to sit out there with a beer.
I'm telling you.
And just watch the smoke come out of it.
That's it, man. The other day when I was using my smoker, my wife and daughter thought I was bonkers. I took out I threw that one for you, huh? Yeah. I took out like a beach blanket, put it in the backyard in the grass, and I just laid out there and took a nap, man. If people can lay outside and tan in a suit or, lay on the beach or whatever, what's wrong with me laying in the backyard?
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I took a little naparoo.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with it.
So tell me, have you been in the house while it's on, or are you just chilling outside?
A bit of both. Yeah. I did it this week, so I guess it was Wednesday. Let me just say, props. There is a learning curve. These things. There's a real learning, and I've used again. I've borrowed yours and done okay.
Yeah,
with it before. First batch of ribs I did, awful.
Oh, wow.
Just not good. Part of it is because there was a fancy setting on my smoker somewhere that I just didn't push. So it took like 2 hours longer than they should have taken. And I feel like they probably should have cooked even more.
Yeah. You did it lower and slower.
Oh, yeah. Way too slow. It's like pulling them off at midnight. Okay. Yeah. So this week it was Wednesday, I think. I told my daughter, I said, I'm going to make up, because she's like, Dad, these ribs are not good. Mm-hmm. And I said, I'm going to make it up to you. Ribs are on sale. I'm going to go get some ribs. So I did. I got some ribs. I put them on like early in the day. I'm working, but I'm like, I'm going to put them on, whatever. So I put them on enough that when 4 o'clock came and I was done work, I could spend, and then I spent couple hours out back, just
that's it,
delicious, just to fired up a locker room lager and just kind of just chilled out but there's a learning curve. So this weekend, brisket.
Come on.
Yeah. I can put it this way. The way I look at it is this. I can never screw brisket up as bad as the first time you and I cooked brisket.
I'm going to tell you, that's the truest word I've heard you say in these 11 episodes. 100%, there's no way to screw it up
It's
more
not
than
possible.
what we did. Yeah.
Why was our brisket done in 45 minutes?
Listen to the episode with Roger Mooking, okay?
So I'm going to do brisket this weekend. I love having it already.
Yeah.
No, in reference to last week, I did not buy it without my wife's knowledge. I did tell her. So It was not one of those. It was not one of those ones that I kind of tried to slide under the rug, because there was no sliding that one under the rug.
Right. Oh, well,
Not possible.
it's pretty big.
But so I'm so jacked to have it. Summer's here. Like weather's gonna be nice now. So it's like I'm gonna start to find different ways and different things to do. I did a Snickers bar wrapped in bacon.
How did that turn out?
Smoked that.
For real?
It was actually really good.
Okay.
There's a couple of things I would do different. I'll tell you how I did it. I basically took a Snickers bar out of the fridge, wrapped it in bacon around it, wrapped it in bacon the other way, put it in 30 minutes.
Are your chocolate bars typically in the fridge?
No.
Okay.
My wife likes hers in the fridge. I don't.
Right.
I know
'Cause
people
it's
that like them in the freezer.
Okay.
And I'm like, I feel like you would break your teeth.
Yeah.
That makes no sense to me. But
I don't want to have a battle with my chocolate bar. I just want to eat it and enjoy it.
I just want to enjoy it.
That's it. Yeah.
So here's what I took it out. Bacon was cooked, but not like, really cooked. Like I didn't want, for something like that, you don't want crispy.
Right.
You want cooked. But not cooked enough. I probably would like it cooked more. So here's what I would do in the future. I would do exactly what we just said. I would put it in the freezer, take it out, wrap it in the bacon, then put it in probably for longer. I did for like 27, 29 minutes.
Okay.
I would probably put it in for a good 45 in the freezer.
Okay.
Like out of the freezer, because that bacon needs to cook a little bit more. Because you're still cooking it low. You're not jacking the heat up, right?
Right.
I will tell you though, I love that gooey Snickers bar right
Is
now.
it?
Wrapped in that with that salty bacon. Come on.
I'm not that adventurous for sure.
Oh, I'll tell you this. Like I'm looking for things that I'm like, okay, we can do ribs, we can do brisket, we can do chicken wings. There's all kinds of things, but show me something that I'm not expecting.
Yeah.
Like a bacon wrapped Snickers bar. Show me something I'm not expecting. Here's a call out to everyone here. If you have something that I'm not expecting that I should try on the smoker, put it in the Facebook comments, in the YouTube comments, after, of course, that you have hit like and subscribe.
Amen.
Put it in the comments wherever you find this podcast, and let me know, because I want to try things. This is brand new. I'm so excited.
Yeah, and we also, Joe, want you to try things so that, if they're horrible, I didn't waste my family's time. You know what I mean? So if you could let us know how they turn out, maybe we'll try them, maybe we won't. I'm intrigued on the Snickers though, because
I'll let you know when I do it again. I'll let you know how that turns out. Normally it's done with a Mars bar, but I am not a Mars bar fan.
Not when you have the choice between Snickers and Mars.
Well, that's why I love you so much. That's why I love you so much.
I appreciate that.
Because people there are Mars bar people and there are Snickers bar people.
Yeah. I was all the way Mars until I had a Snickers.
Oh, I don't like the nougat that's in a Mars bar. Don't like it. It's too much of that stuff.
Yeah.
Snickers bar? Oh, I think it's the peanuts. Just make it. Bring it home.
That's it.
So good.
Everyone loves a little nuts in their mouth at the end of the day.
Of course. There we go. That's what she said. So, yeah. So, anyway, whatever.
Man.
What else is going on?
I just want to touch upon what you said about not sneaking something in, and it reminded me. I was talking to my buddy Troy this week, and he was surprised I didn't bring up one of my biggest purchases I ever made. So I just want to bring you through it right now.
Please. Hold on. Let me get comfortable.
Okay. So we have a dog named Princess. Princess is a Sheltie Poo right now. She's 13 years old. My wife and I used to go visit her in a store. Yes, don't be offended. We bought it in a store, but it was Pet Paradise. Supposedly they weren't off puppy milk trucks, whatever. Another edition of Oprah. Anyways, we would always go visit this dog, and I was wearing super baggy parachute pants at the time. That was my thing.
Were you MC Hammer?
I was MC Hammer. This is the second time now. So she would come out of the cage and she'd pull on my leg and stuff, and it was so cool. So it was our 1 year anniversary, and we were living in Burlington here, my wife and I, when we were dating. So I'm like, yeah, I'm buying this dog. So I get hyped up. I go to the store. I swear to God, when all said and done, it was $1,200
for a dog.
For a dog.
Okay, and I get it, because I know dogs aren't cheap.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. Wow.
So I get home, and I call her up, and I said, listen, man, my car just stalled out. Can you please come help me push the car? Like, you drive and I'll push the car.
I thought you were going to make her push it.
In hindsight,
she probably thought you were going to do that too.
In hindsight, I should have. So what happened is she comes out and she sees the dog. Oh, okay. You got me a dog. We go up to our condo. That night, she's crying her eyes out, my wife. And I'm like, what's going on? I didn't see our anniversary going this way. I just wanted a nice dinner, and I don't know why you bought this dog. So I'm like, oh, shoot. So the next day, I take the dog back to the store. And I'm like, listen, bro, like, this went over like a lead balloon. So what I need you to do is take this dog back and give me my money back, because it's not good. He said, no, that's not going to happen. He's like, I will take the dog back. We'll wait for another buyer. And if somebody buys her, then I will give you the money back. So I'm like, man, that's cool. Let's just see what happens. Thank God I dodged that bullet. I go home. My wife comes home from work. After dinner, she starts crying again. And I'm like, what's the matter? Oh, I miss Princess.
Oh, no. Come on.
I'm like, what are you talking about? You hated her last night. And I brought her back to the store, and I had to get the guy to take the dog back. Oh, but I just wasn't expecting it. But she's so cute. So the next day I go back to the store. I'm like, listen, buddy. It ends up she liked the dog. He's like, how about I take that back off your hands? He's like, no, man, you're not getting this dog back. I go, listen, honest to God, I won't bring that dog back again. This is a done deal. No returns, nothing. And finally I persuaded him to give me the dog back. And we've had her ever since, and we love her very much. But yeah, so that was something I bought without my wife's permission, got lit up, returned it, and then got lit up again.
Chicks are weird, man.
Yeah.
Chicks are weird.
Yeah.
Like,
so I don't know. Would I do it all over again the same? 100% I would, because I don't do tears, right? You don't like it? Okay. Oh, you do like it? Okay.
I don't do tears. Yeah, no, it's funny because, chicks are weird. I'll tell you this. I don't know when your wife decides is the best time to have a conversation, but I will tell you right now that it's always got to be 5 minutes before I'm going to bed. Or if like in my house, if I'm ready for bed, if I'm like, we're watching TV. Yeah. And we're watching, I'm like doing the head bob, right? I'm like, okay, it's time. I'm like, I got to go to bed. She's like, okay, yeah, you should go to bed. Oh, let me tell you about this dream I had the other night. So this one literally happened to me this week. Okay. And it's like, she's like, let me tell you about this dream. I'm like, oh, and I knew it was coming. And then I can't even remember what the conversation was, because it's like tuned out. I'm already in bed.
Yeah.
And she's like telling me about this dream, and I'm just like, I don't want to talk right now, but it happens all the time. Mm-hmm. It's like, we'll be getting into bed. I'll be like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to put my good night, honey. Mm-hmm. I put my mask on. She's like, we should talk about this. I'm like, yes, tomorrow. Like, I don't know about you. Does that kind of thing happen in your house?
No, we don't talk very often, actually, so it's nice. My wife's a ticking time bomb, right? So I thought she was starting an argument just as we were going. I go, man, she'll start an argument any time of day. It doesn't even matter. It's like 3:15 in the morning. She'll wake up and slap me. I don't know. Never know when it's going to happen. But dreams are crazy. Like, was it a bad dream?
Again, man.
Like, I have dreams where my wife's cheating on me.
Yeah.
And I'm pissed off with her the next day.
Yeah.
And I'm telling her, by the way, as I'm making my coffee, you cheated on me in my dream. I may have strangled you because I was so angry.
That's something a chick would say. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, we all know that I have the female.
You do.
My wife has the male.
Okay.
So.
You know what? I had a dream this week that I killed a man.
How could it just kill a man?
I honestly, this guy was trying to kill some of my friends. So I hopped in there and killed someone. So then, now I'm going to tell you about my dream. What is it, 5 minutes before the show's going to end? Perfect. Yeah. So then, all of a sudden, I just walk away. Yeah. And then there's this manhunt for me, right? And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, all right, well, I go. And then there's people that are like, he's coming to the police station. He's coming to the police station. Okay. And then, you know who, like, the detective, that he's like the good guy, good detective. He's there to help me. He's like, I know why you did what you did. Okay. He's like, don't worry, it's not going to be as bad. You know who, Bruce McGill. You know who the actor Bruce McGill is? No. Have you seen The Legend of Bagger Vance?
Yes. With Will Smith?
Yes. And Matt Damon.
Yeah.
Okay, so he plays, oh, now I forget who the golfer's name is, but not Bobby Jones and not Matt Damon. He's also in that movie, The Last Boy Scout. Okay. He is like the detective buddy of Bruce Willis's that ends up banging his wife. Okay. So that guy, he's in all kinds of stuff. He's like a B actor that's in everything. Okay. Anyway, he was this nice detective. It was very nice. Then I woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning and couldn't fall back asleep. So I wasn't mad at anyone the next day except Bruce McGill because he didn't get me out of jail. But I think he died. Not in the dream.
In real life.
I think. Oh. But there may be a fat check next week on that one. But
I swear to God, I heard fat check. But it's fact check.
It could be fat check. I might have said that, but it was totally accidental. Anyway, yeah. So dreams are weird. You're right. Did you ever have recurring dreams as a kid?
I did. I did have a recurring dream where this person was behind a dumpster and would stick his leg out. It's like you brought me right back to it. Behind a dumpster, color dream, sticking his leg out at the side that would catch my attention to go to see what's going on.
And what would happen? You'd wake up before it happened.
Yeah. As I got closer, I would, just wake up.
But, okay, so I had something like that too, except it was not like, it was like, I was running through a field and being chased by like Dracula. Okay. But like non-stop, like the field never ended. And then I'd fall and he'd come close and I'd see his face and I'd wake up. Wow. Terrifying.
We should have a dream and analyst on the show.
And we should try.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna see, my wife has a dream journal.
Okay.
So maybe I'll start doing that now.
Okay.
But the worst thing about it is when you wake up and you're like, oh, and you fall back asleep and it starts again.
Right again. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. I'm terrified already. And now I know this is going to happen again.
And those dreams you want to continue because there's maybe a cute lady in it or something like that. And you try to get back to that and you're sleeping and it never comes back.
Yeah. You're like,
only the bad stuff.
Go back to sleep. Go back to sleep. No. Then it's like nothing. Then it's like a dream about fire trucks.
That's it. Yeah.
I just picked fire trucks. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the red in your sweater.
Well, yeah, thanks. I'm feeling red today. I don't know.
Anyway, so yeah, dreams are crazy. I don't like talking about them just before I go to bed, and I don't remember 95% of my dreams.
Yeah.
I don't. And like my wife, every single one remembers them all vividly.
How long does she write? Dear diary, here's my dream from this past evening.
No, I don't know because I don't read it. Okay. But she's got like a book on it. And so I'll be like, yeah, I killed a man. And she's like, that that's because you feel that you have to protect the. I'm like, what? Stop. Just stop. We'll get a dream analyst on the show and we'll figure out why I killed someone.
That would be amazing.
You know, maybe it's because we were talking last week about being at a club.
Yeah.
And then me just having tough people around me. So maybe I was the tough person that time and I just killed someone.
That's it.
And
Took care of it. Because you were grinding up on his lady.
I wasn't even anywhere near. I stabbed him though.
Wow. Multiple or just one time?
I had to be multiple, I'm sure. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know where to stab someone to get them one time. It's not like I had like a giant sling blade. You know?
Yeah.
Anyway, whatever.
That's awesome.
I killed someone. Hey.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah.
I don't want to talk too much about it, but I have it on my top head, so I'm going to say it anyways, and I don't know if it's going to piss you off or not. I love when you just say things. I love when you just say things. We are going to be releasing something that's incredible soon, and it's going to be midweek, and I can't wait for it to drop, and I can't wait for people to hear it.
No more.
That's all I'm going to say.
No more.
But I'm so pumped, man. I'm so pumped. And then there's another surprise for everybody. I just want to get it rolling, man. Is it Wednesday yet?
It's not Wednesday yet. Relax.
Okay. All right.
Take it easy. Is it happening this Wednesday?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
We'll let you know.
Stay tuned. This week, Wednesday or next Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm chomping at the bit, man.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are. Oh boy. Anyway, yeah.
Is it that time?
What do you say we do a dad joke?
All right. I'm ready.
Let's do it. Let's hear it.
And now, get ready to cringe. It's the dad joke of the week.
I know you wanted to do a dad joke since we went on the air.
As I'm going to let everybody know, as soon as you came into the chat, I was like, let's just record a dad joke now. I want to get it out because I love it. I think it's incredible. No, it's not from Tom. I pushed his off for another week because I found this one.
He's going to get so mad at you.
He is. He said he was yelling again. Can we have him on soon just so he can yell at us in person?
I don't want to be yelled at. I get yelled at enough by you.
That's true. I love it. All right, you ready?
All right, let's do it.
How does Moses make his tea? How does Moses make his tea?
I don't know.
He brews it.
Because Moses was a Hebrew.
I love that. I love the explanation. It's perfect.
That was a good one this week.
Was it worth the wait?
Yeah, that was good.
All right.
Now, was that yours or someone else?
I researched it. I researched this one.
This one's all on Paul.
Yeah.
All on Paul. Well,
there you go.
That's it. We got the dad joke in. We got a bunch of other stuff. We found out that apparently in dreams I'm not afraid to kill people, but in real life I'm afraid of people.
And I love the COVID. I love the COVID order in society. We learned that.
The COVID order.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to call it now.
COVID order.
That's it.
What are you going to do when they start opening things up?
I'm going to stop going shopping.
You never went shopping before.
I'm going to go on strike.
You never went shopping before.
I can't wait for the second phase. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even know what the second phase is, so it doesn't matter. So anyway, that's it for us this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Keep your eyes on the Facebook. Please remember, like and subscribe on YouTube. We had a good week this week. A lot of subscribers joining up. So if it's your first time watching the show, please, thank you for being here. Tell your friends, share, like, subscribe, do all that kind of fun stuff that my son would tell me that I should be telling people to do.
That's right. And hey, I had a lot of fun this week, so thanks. Thanks for making that happen. I hope you had fun too.
Yeah, man. All right. Well, have a good week. We'll see you next week.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.